What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he goes to the social media against Oscar De La Hoya, his promoter, and he says, if you don't believe in my talents, you can release me from my contract. You haven't talked to me at all, so stop lying, and you need to call me for real instead of bashing me on interviews. Wow. Backstory. Oscar De La Hoya was recently interviewed, and they asked about his fighters because a lot of, Canelo and Ryan Garcia, they seem unhappy due to their tweets and things of that nature. And Oscar De La Hoya smoothed things over like, no, everything's fine. No, everything's fine with my fighters. Ryan Garcia, he's a good fighter, but I think he's not the best fighter. Victor Ortiz is the best fighter for me. He's the real deal. I think Ryan is unique, though, because of his social media, but it hasn't transcended over to his boxing ability. And, I think, he can get better. But, as of now, everything's fine. If we have to, we'll have an emergency meeting, whatever, but he's just talked to him. So why would you need an emergency meeting? And everything's fine with my fighters. I was once that fighter like him that had a lot of people in his ear. So I know what it's like to be Ryan Garcia. Oscar De La Hoya, right? So Ryan Garcia goes to the social media and really contradicts everything that he said in that interview. You didn't call me. You ain't talked to me. If you don't believe in my talents, you know what to do. You can release me. I go somewhere else. He'll probably go to Matchroom, PBC, Top Rank. There's a lot of places Ryan Garcia can go, especially being an undefeated fighter. Someone like Al Heyman to eat him up. Why? Because he's an undefeated fighter. They don't care about promoters. Other promoters could care less about other promoters' status. They're rivals. They're just as bad as rival fighters to other fighters. They could care less, right? And what do I say about that? I think that Ryan Garcia is absolutely right, because it seems like Oscar De La Hoya, to me counterpunching this, he's trying to throw shade. He didn't have to say or rank any of his fighters in an interview in public. Oh, I think Victor Ortiz is the real deal. Why would you say that? Has Victor Ortiz fought Ryan Garcia? I know they're in different weight classes, but, you don't make that determination just because of your own opinion. Those type of opinions should be kept to themselves. You shouldn't say that in public. Oh, well, I think Victor Ortiz is the real deal. Okay, so what the hell is Ryan Garcia, chopped liver? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Why would he do that? And it seems like Oscar De La Hoya, he's had his ups and downs, but he does have Canelo, that big cash cow. That's what's really keeping Golden Boy afloat, honestly. Not Victor Ortiz. And it's crazy, Victor Ortiz. So I'm sitting there looking at De La Hoya, and I'm wondering, what the hell is he doing? When you talk to you look at De La Hoya now, he looks stressed out of his mind. Now, mind you, De La Hoya is only like 46. He's not old. You know what I mean? And through the stint of his career, he's been in all types of shit. And it seems like to me, where I don't know what's going on in his personal life, but that could be affecting the way he's doing business and making that interview, especially when you know that your fighters are not happy with everything that you do as a promoter. The last thing you want to do is be that guy to start ranking your fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the real deal. Come on, man. Right? It's Virgil Ortiz. That's what his name is. Sorry. Keep saying Victor Ortiz. We ain't going to hear from him anytime soon. But anyway, it's one of those situations where I think De La Hoya is tripping. And he's trying to tell the media one thing. But then despite what he tells the media, Ryan Garcia is saying a totally different thing. So someone's lying, and I bet it ain't King Ryan. You know what I mean? So I mean, if he wants to keep that up, if he feels, that he doesn't need Ryan Garcia, he needs to let him go and then see how he does with someone else. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on this. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.